Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you, everyone? I hope all of you are fine. By the grace of Allah, I am Nurejannat Pradhan, also fine. I hope you have remembered that at our last class we have learned how to change a sentence from affirmative to negative. Today we will do the next part, that means second part of that grammar. Dear students, here I can see a page. There are some rules. Rule number 6. We can change a sentence from affirmative to negative by using no sooner had than instead of as soon as. Let's see the example. The first example, the affirmative sentence is, as soon as I called him, he came to me. In the negative sentence, we have used here no sooner had instead of as soon as. No sooner had instead of as soon as. See the structure of the sentence. As we have used here had, the verb is in the third form. You have remembered that. You will have to remember that as we have used here had, we have to use verb in the third form. So the sentence is, I called him. We have also used here then instead of the comma of the affirmative sentence. Then the principal clause of the sentence, he came to me. So the answer is, no sooner had I called him than he came to me. Come to the example number B. As soon as I finished my writing, the bell rang. The negative answer is, no sooner had I finished my writing than the bell rang. Here you can also see that I have used here no sooner had instead of as soon as. As we have used here had, the verb is in the third form, that means past participle. Then the object of the subject sentence, my writing. Then we have used here again then instead of comma of the affirmative sentence. Then the sentence after then will be in the simple past form. You have noticed here that the bell rang. The sentence is in the simple past form. Now come to the rule number 7. If an affirmative sentence is formed in this way, that means if the structure of an affirmative sentence is subject, then verb, to, adjective, to, then verb. The structure of the negative sentence will be, it will be easy to you if you notice the example. See, the sentence is, they were too obedient to disobey. The negative answer is, they were so disobedient that they could not disobey. Here we have used here so instead of to. Then the adjective obedient, then that we could not. That means that they could not. We'll have to bring here after this adjective that, then the subject of the previous part of the sentence, they, then you will have to use could not, then the verb of the affirmative sentence after to. Students, you will have to remember, if the previous word is in the past form, you will have to use here could not. If the previous part of the sentence in the past form, that means in the past tense, we'll have to use here could not after the subject. Let's see the next example. We are too busy to attend the party. The negative answer is we are so busy that we cannot attend the party. Dear students, here you can see we have also used here so instead of to, and the subject and verb are in the same form. As affirmative sentence, they were we, then are, but we have changed here so instead of to. Then the adjective busy, then we'll have to bring here that. Then the verb of the previous sentence we. Notice here I have used cannot as our first part is in the present tense. That means we are in the present tense, and so I have used here cannot. Then the verb of the previous sentence after to, attend the party. This part will be in the same form. Now come to next rule. Rule number 8. If the affirmative sentence starts with a or all or every, in the negative sentence there is no instead of these words a, all or every. Let's see some examples. A patriotic loves his country. We can notice in the negative sentence I have used here there is no instead of a. Then the next word patriotic is unchanged. Then we'll have to bring here but. Then the verb of the affirmative sentence loves, then the rest part of the sentence his country. So main thing is that we'll have to bring here there is no instead of a, all or every. Then the next word that is patriotic, then we'll have to bring here but, a word but, then we use the verb of the affirmative sentence loves, then the rest part of the sentence his country. অর্থাৎ আমাদেরকে এখানে এ, অল অথবা এভরি এই শব্দগুলোর পরিবর্তে শুধুমাত্র দেয়ার ইজ নো ব্যবহার করতে হবে। তারপর ঠিক এর পরের অংশটি লিখব আমরা প্যাট্রিয়ট্রিক। তারপর আমাদেরকে বাট শব্দটি ব্যবহার করতে হবে। তারপর সাবজেক্টের পরে যে ভার্বটি ছিল সেখান থেকে বাক্যের বাকি অংশটা আমাদের লিখতে হবে এবং ওখানে আর কোনো পরিবর্তন হবে না। Let's see another example. Example number B. Everybody wants respect. In the negative sentence you can see we have also used here there is no only instead of every. Then we have used here body, this is unchanged. Then you'll have to use here but, then the verb of the previous sentence wants, and the rest part respect. So অর্থাৎ তোমাদেরকে শুধুমাত্র এভরি, অল বা এর পরিবর্তে দেয়ার ইজ নো, তারপরে ঠিক শব্দটি রয়ে যাবে বডি, দেন বাট, তারপরে আমরা বাক্যের সাবজেক্টের পর যে ভার্বটা ছিল সেটা থেকে বাক্যের বাকি অংশটি লিখব। এখানে এই নিয়মটিতে একটি পরিবর্তন হলো, এই বাক্যগুলো তোমরা তিনটি ভাবে করতে পারো, 3টি নিয়মে করতে পারো। লেটস সি মোর এক্সাম্পল। সেন্টেন্স নাম্বার সি, everybody is depends on others. First answer, nobody is self-reliant. Here you can use only no instead of every. Instead of this word every, we can use only no. If we use no, we'll have to bring an opposite word of the verb or adjective. Here I have used self-reliant as opposite word of ডিপেন্ডেন্ট। অর্থাৎ আমরা যদি শুধু নো ব্যবহার করি, দেয়ার ইজ নো না ব্যবহার করে শুধু নো ব্যবহার করি, তাহলে আমাদেরকে বাক্যের ভার্বের অথবা অ্যাডজেক্টিভের অপোজিট শব্দ ব্যবহার করতে হবে। তোমরা দেখতেই পাচ্ছ আমি এখানে বাক্যে ডিপেন্ডেন্টের পরিবর্তে সেলফ রিয়ালাইন্ট ব্যবহার করেছি। দিস ইজ অনলি ওয়ান। সেকেন্ড ওয়ান উই হ্যাভ অলরেডি ডান, দ্যাট ইজ দেয়ার ইজ নো। অর্থাৎ দেয়ার ইজ নো দিয়ে আমরা ইতিমধ্যে এক্সাম্পল দেখেছি, দেয়ার ইজ নো বডি বাট ইজ ডিপেন্ডেন্ট অন আদার্স। নাও কাম টু দ্য রুলস নাম্বার 3. There is nobody who, there is a change, who is not dependent on others. অর্থাৎ তৃতীয় নম্বর নিয়মটাতে আমরা যদি দেয়ার ইজ নো তারপরে বাটের পরিবর্তে হু ব্যবহার করে আমাদের বাক্যটিকে নাবোধক লিখতে হবে, অর্থাৎ নেগেটিভে অ্যান্সার করতে হবে এবং এখানে কোনো বিপরীত শব্দ ব্যবহার করার প্রয়োজন নেই। As we have used here a negative word not, it need not to use any opposite word. অর্থাৎ আমরা যেহেতু হুকে ব্যবহার করেছি তারপরে নট দিয়েছি, তাই ভার্ব কিংবা অ্যাডজেক্টিভের আর কোনো বিপরীত শব্দ এখানে ব্যবহার হবে না। So dear students, I think you have understood the 3 rules and you will try this at your home. So before finishing this class, I am giving you some text. I hope all of you will do this at your home. Today is the end of this class. Assalamu alaikum.